Welcome to another How's Coin Finds and another noodle today. Dived over the bank, put all my coins in, and there was a Fiji 20 cents sitting in the drop tray. Yeah, so nice. Put that with the others. Not bad, Nick. 1990. Nice. Yeah. All right, so that was over. Get that one, and I got some dollars, some 50s. I got 60 of 50s and 140 of $1. Basically the same amount as, oh no, last noodle I had 80 of 50s and 140 of 20s, of $1. So anyway, that was on top. Beautiful, Queensland, 2.3 million. Jobby, how you going? But oh no, it's not Jobby. Scatology, how you going, buddy? Yeah, so that was on top, and that Millennium was on top. Real nice condition, but it's not. How you going, Ned? But it's not incused variety. And then that was on top, the Australia Day. Then the 98 Bass and Flinders on the other one. And then 95 Weary Dunlop on the other one. And that one had the Queen on there. So all of them had commemoratives on the top. And of course they had the best one. That would have been if it was the incuse, but that Queensland, beautiful. So anyway, we'll look through these and see what else I can find today. Just move some of my stuff away. Don't think I need those glasses there. Get a bit more comfortable. And yeah, so I took those coins back, dived into Chemist Warehouse, and then I went into Office Works and bought some big sheets so I can do my games on, well, my minus rights game. I'll redraw it up on a bigger sheet because the one I had got saturated when the storm flooded this place out, and I only had a little one that was a prototype sort of thing. So anyway, I've got a sheet now, so I can make a better one. Oh right, so that's Jobby's on the wrong account. He's got a couple. There's just slight offset there. The die. Would have been better if that was turned, because then it would have been the ram strike. But anyway, 2001. Beautiful. Queensland, 2.3 million for that one. Let's move my coins back a bit. See what's. So let me just see if the colour's right here. If I turn that one off, what happens? I'll turn this one off, see what happens. Let me see if I turn the other one off. And I'll work from there as to which light to put on. Well, I think I only need that one, in actual fact, because that's probably closest to natural. Let me just try the other one. I might just go those two for now. If it's too dark, just tell me. I'll let you know. Let me just check here, and the quality's right. Thumbs up. Yep, I'm all done down there. Wow. I'm looking at. Oh, no wonder. I'm looking at my delay. My delay is 30 seconds. Oh no, I just did something with the chat. What did I do with it? Oh, I hid the chat on myself. Yeah, so I had my. I was 30 seconds behind, but it was because I was my actual video I'm watching on my screen is behind. It's not overly great because I can see I've got about a 10-second delay. The other day I had 3 seconds, which is a lot better, of course. But anyway, sometimes the internet's fast, sometimes it's slow. So that one's actually clear of anything. Amazing. I'm just going to get through these quick as I can. Just looking for the crop circle. Nothing there. I'm not worried about errors. I've got them. I just want to find a millennium or 77 coat of arms would be good. 88 coat of arms would be good. Him with the die cracks coming off him, and that guy. That'd be alright. Trail lines on there, unless it's standing out and not fussed. No. And I'm looking for the die crack off the emu there. I might actually put that light on because I need a bit extra light. I can't actually see myself, so that might be a better 69 than the one I found this morning. To go with my little set, 69 to 76. I'll zoom up a little bit there. Oh, come on. That'll do. Crop circle on here. Nothing there. Looking just on there for the crop circle. And that reading there, about there. There's probably errors on the bottom of them, around here and on the kangaroo, but I'm not overly fussed. Something needs to jump out because I found a few this morning and it's the same stuff basically each time I go through. These I want to find. That's the shadow bars. Extremely hard to find. That 69 to that 69 I just got there. Got a hit, but big difference. 80, even if it's a double bar, I don't want it. I can't tell anyway. 2004. Looking for the shadow bars on that. No. That's one. Let me get the millennium one next. That one. It's not a bad condition. Not bad at all for 2000. Yeah, not bad. There you go, Sim. Yeah, real nice. That's not a bad coin. Not bad nick. I don't want it though. And these are the usual fodder. You're going to get it. Cuds all over the back of it, 2013. Not much on the Weary Dunlop happens. 12, crop circle. Cuds on the kangaroo, around the bottom, up the emu, around the top and down, on the heel, and all 50s get doubling. This is die wear. 79, I haven't found me double bar yet. Oh look, I finally got one. So what's that, 15 1980s? Yeah, 15 1980s to 179 double bar in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 noodles. So anyway, 24 million to 38 million on the 80s. So these are the hardest to find. What was that, Sim? You'll have it if you don't want it. You have to get some 50s. A noodle. I wouldn't sell that to anybody or give it away. I don't. It's nice, but anyway, I'm sure you'll find some down there. Down in Tassie. He's got the cut on the big one too. And you get dye fill. The O's got a little bit. the D, the R, anyway, all around there. Check them for everything. They're pretty bad. 75, that's not much on them. Lamination 4 if you're lucky. 83. Not much on them at all, just the shadow bar. And if you're lucky, maybe a lamination 4. I found the 91 this morning, the 91 50 cents, and they put on the 25 years and they put it on the 50 years, but they put it in the circle like the shilling. So yeah, nice. 7mm on them. Well, yeah. The 96s, not too bad. I mean, if you didn't have one in your set, you might keep that. Maybe. They're hard to come by in good nick. 2014, come on. Oh, it's got a crop circle. Oh, I'll be buggered. Is it? Yeah, it's got something going on. There might be a hit. Let me check. It's right where the crop circle would be. I'll have to keep it and check with my other one because this could be the start of it. See if I can stop my phone wobbling. Don't wobble. And it's in the exact same spot. But it looked like there on the offset it looks roundish, but when you actually get it in focus, there's a couple of knocks there. Well, it looks like knocks, but it could have been the structure to start with, and then that went into the die and became obtuse and became the crop circle. And that's what happens with a lot of struck throughs. Once it's stuck in there, it does an incuse, but if it drops out and it leaves a mark in the die, then the die starts doing an obtuse. And everything's got to start somewhere with the error. And that is right there, look. But it's been hit. Yeah, no, I think that's just been hit. But it's still true that a struck through starting off something will be incused, and then if it drops out, let's put a ding, and it didn't just stick on the face of the die, but actually went into it. Then once it drops out, it'll start producing raised cuts. But the initial would be incused. So we're looking for the crop circle on there. I think I've got to go closer with it. No, nothing there anyway. No. That way the errors all over in 2014 again. We want the crop circle. No. 2010, rotate. Be nice. And this gets all errors all over it, really bad. It's probably, this and the 2013 is the worst. 50 cents for getting all those cut errors over the back, all over it, from the roux to the shield to the feet. So that's a 22, and that gets a bubble. Let me just check that. Right where the 21 gets a crop circle, this gets a raised bubble. Or a cut, but in a bubble shape. No, that's clear. And one of them you can get a raised cud, you know, dot under the chin. I've got it there, so it's a 21 or 22, I can't remember. But I'm glad that missed my foot because I've got thongs on and they hurt. Alright, yeah, that fat letter it's not a shift die, they're wrong. It's just a worn die. It's not a shift, because if it was a shift, everything would be double. And from the day I found them and sold them, they've always been known as die wear, and it is die wear. There's no shift on that. If it's shifted, everything's going to be double. The die shifts, everything will be. That's when you know you got a die shift. But on them, it's only the middle letters, and you can see they get worse and worse and worse. I had some of them uncirculated, beautiful, that I sold. And if I could get into my hard drive, I could show all the photos of them. But yeah, they're die wear. The die wears, the metal fills in the wear at the edge of the design first and flows in, then it flows into the deep part, the fillet. And as it wears, it gets wider and wider. And you can see that quite clearly on there when you look at them. I showed it in a few videos back. I showed it because I had one with fat letters on it starting. But yeah, I used to get them all. I used to get heaps of them at the start. The 2000s with that on. I might even have some photos there. If they'll be in my very first videos I put on 8 years ago. Those first 7, they'll be in there. They're in that. 2010, no rotate. 2008, not much happens. 2007, not much happens. You can get cut. You can get the roo cut on them. The roo reed. Look on all the 50 cents for cuds on the back. That's clear as nothing there. No dots, no cuds on the hair. So they get around the hair on the 22. 2012. No crop circle. 2011. They do get some error. They're a bit rarer than the 10, 12, 13, 14 and 16. The 11 and 15 are a bit rarer on the cuds at the back. No double bar. 99, not much happens there. I've had them with cuds at the back of the emu. And probably others that I can't remember. I need to get in my photos. I've got a few nice 71s at the moment. Don't need that. '04. Looking for the shadow bars. Zip. 21. Crop circle. Nothing there. Maybe tiny something happening on the hair there and here. There's a cud on the hair. There, and there'll be a die crack from that to the corner of the crown as well. That's my camera going all over the place because it's on a gantry of it, and it's just, there's no weight on it, and it just wobbles. The slider's hit and it wobbles. Is it there? Or maybe it's not. Oh, well, that's where it gets them. Oh, it's not there. All right. But anyway, on these, you can get the cut just on that curl inside there, that first curl in the hair, just on there. But in that corner, when you get the cud that runs from there to there on the hair to the field, you'll find a die crack going across to a tiny cut in that corner. Anyway. But check everything, that's what you do. If you've got any idea, if anything catches your eye, not sure, whatever, get up close and then research it. If you don't know. 2004. 71, another one. I've been finding lots of 71s. I think they're high mintage. I think they're like 24 million or something, I think. Oh, let's go weary. Just reading what's out. Yeah, they're pretty common. It's funny you can't find them, but they are pretty common, the fat letters on the Millennium, and the reason they're common is when you look at the like some of the ones I had, they were touching each other. That they were worn that much, and you can't get die shift where the letters, where one letter is touching the other. And those fat letters, you can get them so fat that they're nearly touching each other. That's why it's not die shift. But anyway, and because of how bad they get, means there was a hell of a lot of coins in between from when it started to when they finally changed those dies. And that happened on many dies, obviously. And that's because they didn't dig it down deep enough. It's very shallow. They should have gone down deeper. It was shallow, the edges wore off really quick, and next thing you know, it's basically just gone from that wide to a bowl this wide because it was shallow, and it just filled in. And yeah, I used to keep them all the time, all of them, because you can get them all stages, and it's mainly from the from the second L, from Millennium up to the or up to the N or I. It wasn't the whole Millennium. I don't think I had any that were the whole Millennium or saw any that were. It was mainly the letters in between, the 5 or 6 in between. But yeah, I used to have them all the time. I used to keep them because they were, you know, they looked really bad. They were spread out like a bad pancake mix, you know, just spread out, flowed out. And you can see that it's the wet because it's got flow to it. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, they were pretty cool. But you should be able to find them quite often if you look through enough coins. Not quite often, but you shouldn't have a problem finding them because there's a hell of a lot of them got minted. You know, quite a few. Could be hundreds of thousands of them. Depends how many dies they use and if they did the whole die run. 72. I've got 5 mil. I do have one already, nice one. Oh, I'll keep it there for now. 22. I'll go for the bubble, chin bubble, and there's a little cut on the hair. Or was it dirt again? Let me just have a look. It might be dirt again. Oh, it's a real dog. It is. It's right. And again, look, no kidding. That's exactly where you find the cut on this, right where that dirt is. So there's a good marker. I don't have the marker for you. So when you're looking, that's where you're looking for the cut on that crown. That's weird. 2 spots do. Anyway, you get some visuals put in there by Mother Nature. Yeah, well, that's it. You know. Yeah, every day people are putting in coins, and that's including me. Oh, look, that's the second one for today. Now, the first lot of coins I got at 6 o'clock this morning, and did this morning, that noodle, at 8 o'clock, or what, yeah. That was from my, little bank. And these are from my big bank. So, you know, these are pretty scarce to come across. And so I've gone to 2 different banks. That's only glue on there, sticky tape. Come off. And I've gone to 2 different banks and scored 291s. Well, I don't know the last time I scored 291s, I'll tell you. Well, 60 and 60, 120 bucks worth. And I had 80, $140 worth today. I haven't got through them yet, up to 120. And there's a nice Mabo under there too. What's going on with that? So you can look at him, see if he's got the error on the flag, around that circle on the flag. He gets a cut on there, around that circle, normally about there. Yes, little cut. Let me just look at this. Oh no, it's nothing. It's been hit. That jagged bit down there, it's been hit. That's 2009. Yeah, so anyway, that's pretty good. 2 in 120 so far. Eddie Mabo, look at that. Beautiful. They're only like a million, what are they, 1.4? Yeah. That's my second or third in the last few noodles, so that's all right. Beautiful. No error on that one either. Oops. Okay, that's good. That's 2 good, and look, and the start was that I had a Queensland on the top of the roll. So that's not too bad there. That's 3 commemoratives. A 79 double bar, beautiful. It's taken me ages. A nice 69 and a 72 just in case. Yeah. I'm just reading. Got 6 kids. Jeez, jobby. Hey? That's a lot. If you really have got 6 kids. I was one of 6. Yeah. It's a handful, mate. Come on, what else we got? We must be going to get a millennium out of here. I'm on a good roll there with those. They're fairly good coins. Looking for that elusive other variety that I had. It's got a thicker T, but you'll just see, just by looking at it both sides, you'll just know that it's more depth, higher relief. It's got better definition right through the hair, everything. And there we go, this got die crack on there somewhere, I know, when they came out. Another 71. 78. Alright, let's see. Oh, better put this in. Jeez, lucky I knocked this, otherwise, just hold on, could be bloopers going on here. I forgot to put the power in for my phone. That's no good, because we'll run out. Anyway, let's see if I can get in here. I wanted to start with him on the top. And he's in nice condition too. 98. Let's drop it down a bit. Yeah. 22. Looking for that dot here. Anything that stands right at, excuse me, they're new coins, so got to check them all over. We're going to get another double bar. Let me just check that. Don't think so. No. 05, we're going to get the die crack. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Amazing. Crop circle. Better check. There's a spot there. No. No crop circle, no chin dots. There's one, very nice. Another nice one. Some nice condition commemoratives in here. I mean, if you're starting off and doing your first collection, you'd be laughing at getting some of these out of here. And scoring 91, and the Queensland, and the Mabo, straight off the mark. 72, 71s. There's heaps and tons. Seriously, you would have done like, you know, by the time I finish, you might have had about over a third of your 50-cent commemoratives all done in one hit. Look, no, amazing. Yeah, it's the same one, 2016, 2012. It's a nice neck. Come on, be no, looking for the crop circle there. Nothing. It's in nice condition too. All right. 2019, look, JC, that'll be my 91st one, 2 million, just over, yeah, nice. I got a 2019 IRB this morning, only my 11th one. I think I got 10, it was probably 12th because I'm sure I give 2 away. And it was an error, it's the error one where the kangaroo's missing the design out of its ear and reading. And that's 4, so 4 out of say 12, I gave 2 away which weren't, so 4 out of 12, So 1/3 of them are that really nice dye fill error. Dye fill or worn dye. It's more like the worn dye, I'd say, personally. Another double bar. I've got one of them this morning, 1980. Hold still. Just beyond the emu's head there. Double bar variety. Yeah. So that goes with the 79. So I've got a pair there. 79 and 80. That's alright. But that doesn't happen very often because the 79s are pretty hard to come by. Yeah, I haven't got any honeybees, but I haven't been checking. If you've noticed, I haven't been getting $2 coins out. Last year I went crazy. I did like, I don't know, $150,000 or $60,000 of $2 coins last year. That's all I was doing, was just $2, colour, 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 colour. And then I just went and put them all in anyway before Christmas. So I'm putting like over $2,000 worth of colour, $2 alone. And you wouldn't want to know what was in there. No coronation, no, but you wouldn't know it. Yeah. So anything 2017 and over went in, put it that way. No matter who made it, where it came from. Oh look, they put the pliers on it, but it's the small one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Looking for a wide date on that, the 94 wide date. There's this one, the 99's with 1/2 mil, 94 1/2 mil. The wide date is 1 mil between the 99 and 1 mil between 94. And the small standard is 6 mil across, and the large is 7 mil from point to point, widest points. 6 and 7 mil, 1 mil between each for the large. Wide design, wide date variety. 22. You can see something there, better check it. No, just been hit. Get the other side. No, nothing there. So the 2019 IRB variety, or error I should say, is missing all that design in the kangaroos there. See that? So I'll bring it up. So there's, I'm standing up, so it's really hard for me to not wobble. But anyway, there's all design in there. It's really hard to see anyway up there, but it's missing on that. It just looks like that finger hanging over, and all the reading, there's part reading missing in there, and edges, and here not joined, and down here because it's just weak. It's worn, or it's just not cut right, the die. Because the coins themselves look good all over, so it might just be that, and that ear there is also broken, nearly broken on that corner, and it's really thin all the way around. There's no thickness to it at all. But the one I got this morning was missing that. The reading is not much, and the thickness of that is only just a little bit less. So that would have been the start of the rest of the ones I got for progression error, putting them together on which one's going before the other, chicken before the egg, if you do that sort of thing. I do. I like putting progressions, finding coins that came, putting them all in order of how they got damaged in the process, so you can get an idea of what's going on and how the dies break and shapes they break into and where, all sorts of stuff. There's the last 50 centre, 2004. Come on, shadow bar, be nice. Shadow double bar, no. No, it's not the thick one that I'm looking for. 69, it's horrible. Oh, there's a nice 75. I need 70. It said 69 to 76. 75. That's sort of like, yeah, the next choice is, anyway, they're a higher mint, these ones, but that's nice. That'll go with the 69 I got there, and I got a 72. But I'll go through them and I'll find a really good set and put them together. I mean, a little bit dirty. 80 double bar. No double bar. Captain Cook. Have we got a tilted 7 or a straight 7? That's a straight 7. So you got a variety on these. Just let me grab something to show you the variety on them. It's a date variety, so you got a flat 7, and then after that you've got tilted to the right 7. So that 7 is tilted this way to the right, and as it tilts right, that top bar will start facing upwards. So right now, if you put something across that 0 and the 7, it touches the 9. But when you get it tilted to the right 7, you go across the 0, the 7 tilts, and you'll go up to the right rim. It won't touch the 9. And I found with this one 3 other, maybe 4 other tilted 7s. So I've had them where they've been, you know, tilted just that fraction, bit more, bit more, bit more. So I reckon there's 4 different dies of that tilted 7. Anyway, look for that. And Captain Chook, he's 16 million. I'm not even keeping him because he's not very good at all. No. 71, lots of 71s. 80, double bar. No. 71. 84, they don't do anything. Lamination. These lamination floor, I got one the other week. Lamination floor right across here, all cracked. Dirt, just dirt in the middle. The dirt disappears, the metal can't grip nothing, so it peels like tinfoil. Looking up there, nothing. I'll read the messages in the T71 again. What's going on? 2005, not the whiz kid, not the whip, nothing. Nose, chin, mouth, hair, crown, hair, nothing. Looking for the crop circle, and you know, you can check around. I've got enough of them. They get cuds all over them. 96, too bad, not very good nick. But we look for the shadow bar on that one because I got one the other day. Shadow bar, very, very rare. That's all the 50s, very good. So I'll just try and zoom in if I did I? No. Oh yeah, there you go. So what I get, I'll just drag it down. So that's pretty good right there, and 79 and 80 double bar, I'll turn them over, so that's a pair there. Nice 75, nice 69, and well low mint 72, second lowest underneath the 85 at 1 million, so they're 5 and the 73s are 4. That's really good. I'm pretty happy with all of them. I'll keep all of them, you know. I always say I'll go through and, you know, what I don't want, I'll keep them all. So that's a pretty rare thing to do, too. Just find something that I see has dollar signs written on it and being very... And that one, of course, for making the setup. And it's second lowest under the 85. So that's all right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 from, I think that's 100 and, what do I have, $60 worth. Yeah, it's $60 worth, so out of 120, 10% is 12, 5% 6, so I'm up, you know, about 7%. Beautiful. Then you go over 5, you're doing well. And then you go over 5, and you got good ones in there. It's not, you know, that's the amount you got, but then you got your good ones, you know. There's different percentages for them too, you know. I've got everything for everyone. I don't want to confuse everyone. You've got to do a lot of years to work out all your percentages with that, but that's really good. So happy with that. I'll just mosey them on the way. I've got some dollars here. Got to clean that gum off that one. That ram, he's pretty dirty. But that's 75. That's 75 and the 69, you know that? Not bad. Not even to pay for it. Be pretty happy. Like I said, if you just started off your set on commemoratives and a coat of arms, you would have done pretty good today. Just out of 60, just out of $140 worth of coins of 50s, and that's not much to go down and get, you know. It might be for some people, that it's not much, to get and go through. I'm going to do this $1 because it just looks nice. I'm just reading now. Julie, how you going, Julie? Sorry, I haven't looked over her for ages. The less I look over here, the quicker I can do there, I suppose. I've got 2001s, no SD. I've got 2005s, 2006. I've got 1998s. It's not a missing SD, it's just die fill. So that can happen on every single coin, any single day of any day since 1966, minting the first coin. So check every 5-cent piece. I've got 26. I've got a whole heap there that the SDs are missing. I sold them. They're gone. I don't think I got any. They're gone. I sold them on eBay. You got to check. Check all your files. You can be an SD missing on anything. You could have a 72 missing SD. It doesn't matter. It's the same as those 2-cent pieces. I had 2 cents with missing SDs. It's not that people think the missing SD is that they forgot to put the SD in the die, cut it. No. It's die fill. And every missing SD, you get down there with one of those micro cameras like I've got here, the 1200 times, and you'll see the SD. There's always a shadow left from anything that should be there, and it's die fill will always be a shadow. No matter how, if it goes flat with the field, there will still be a shadow, because when that SD got minted, any letter, it got violently pushed up. Its composition changes. And so when it wears down, it's actually different to the flat field that just copped the flattening, that was it. But the letters got erupted upward into the die. So you will always see a shadow on anything that's die fill. It doesn't matter. You will see a shadow. If you've got to go down 1200 times to see it, it's there. So every missing SD, everything that's missing is not that they forgot to put it in the die. The die fill, that's all. It's just die fill. And they make a big deal out of it. So anyway. SD special, no, I had a hard time selling them for $4 each. Real hard time. I don't think I sold them all anyway in the end. I think I just took them back. So they're hard to sell, easy to find. If you look at enough 5 cents, you'll find a ton of them without the SD. If you look at any, 20 cents or whatever, you might, well, they're a little bit bigger. The smaller coins are the ones that die fill very easily, or die wear. Die fill or die wear, very easy. So, but anyway, check all the coins for die fill. That's die fill. So I just check for die fill, whether it's a SD or the coin. It doesn't matter. Just check all your coins for die fill, and it could be anywhere on the coin at all. But there's no the mint forgot to put a design into it. It was there, and it just wore out, or it got filled up with grease. There's still more than face value, yeah, they are. But the thing is, it's like, Rick with his pawn shop, I always regard Rick because me and him think the same, buddy, And I got his hat here, straight from, there it is, from Pawn Stars. So, I got the original hat right from them. And I agree that, not everything sells. he won't buy. There's a lot of stuff you'll see in the show. He'll just say he won't deal with it. And there's a lot of stuff I know he buys, but I think he's doing it for the show because he knows it could sit in there for years and still not sell, and then have to sell it for half the price just to get rid of it. So not everything sells, and that's the hardest bit with coins. If you're doing it where you want to make on it and you're going to sell it at the end, good luck. That's all I can say. You take down a book full of errors to a coin dealer and they'll offer you face value, or they'll just tell you no, they won't take them. They're really hard to pass off. They won't have a bar of them because they've got to then check every coin, find out what's on the coin, make sure that you are correct, that it is an error coin. Mate, they don't even want to know about them. I'd be the same if I had a shop, unless it stood out and it was a definite, you know. But and so yeah, it's really hard. And the only way is you're going to have to sell them yourself. If you got silver and gold, that's different. Stacking is different with the precious metals. You can go down, sell them, and still lose on them, but you can sell them straight off, unless you bought them at a good time. But most times you'll find you're going to go down, and they know you're desperate. Your spot price might not be very good, and it's take it or leave it. But with taking these to them, no, they will not. They won't have them. They won't have them. They need to be outstanding, like an uncirculated mule or something, or top notch, you know. Depends what sort of class shop they're in, I suppose, what they're doing, but they might have lower grade mules and stuff. But there's a point that where they just won't do it, because the research that they'd have to go into, they couldn't take the word of, if I gave them 50 error coins I've got here, 5s, 10s, the whole lot, and I know there is, and I put it on the bags and everything else. You think they're going to take my word for it? And then on top of that, how much are they worth? I only go off what I've sold on eBay, and if you haven't never sold them, you won't know what they're truly worth, because eBay, remember to look in the completed and sold area, not what people want for them, but what they actually sold for, and how long in between they've sold for and when the last one was, and you'll get an idea of maybe how hard and how long it's going to take to sell something, and the price you'll need to do it because of the prices of the ones that sold. And I've been saying it for years to everybody. It's good to collect them and whatever else, and you're lucky because it's face value. You can take it down and you'll get your money every time. But if you want to make on them, you better learn how to sell. Trading, yeah, you can trade and do stuff, but both people that do the trades, that's all they're doing is sending that coin to that person to have to sell it one day, and vice versa. You're both going to end up having to do down the bank, pass them on, and then that person that you pass on to won't know jack crap about them and probably going to spend them anyway, or you try and sell them. That's the choices you got. There's not much else. That's a nice 19, but no AUS on it. But them's the truths. I've been doing it for long enough, and there's nothing harder than trying to get rid of what you've got, especially if you're in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, forget it. I've got coins that still sell 2 years later and they're still for sale. They don't sell. I just keep them going. One day maybe. So that you can't sell them in a rush. You need to be silver and gold for that. Platinum, rhodium, palladium. You need to be all them. That's instant down. But you might not get your money back. Still. Yeah, but these things, no, you can't take them uncirculated, full sets. They'd have to be colour. So if you had uncirculated colour sets, $2 colour, they take them. They don't have to research nothing. They can see them right there and they know what they're worth, and they're worth money. They'll take them. The easy ones they'll take. Here's that. There you go. The easy stuff, bang, gone. But errors and varieties, yeah, well, it's too much work for somebody behind the counter to go doing it all. So they'll just say no. They'll just tell you not interested, not interested, because it's just put tons of hours on them. Yeah, but you know, yeah. Anyway, I do it because I can sell them. I know what to sell. I know what sells. The other thing is I haven't put a ton of stuff on because I've been selling silver and golds and carded stuff and all that I bought. I was getting rid of all that stuff first, and then I've got, I don't know, 300-400 error coins or something sitting there. Probably, if I can them all out. Yeah, and of course each one takes me yonks to put on eBay because I've got to take photos and I have to explain to everybody. So unfortunately it takes me ages, and that's half the reason why they're not on there. It's because I need somebody to do it for me. Nice 2020. It's 12.5 million on that. I went to Officeworks today and they said to me when I bought some cardboard and that, and they said to me, I do want to donate to the back to school fund. And Officeworks was shockers, I'm not kidding you. Every lady and their daughter, teen downwards, was in there. Like, it was frenzy. And I said to her, no, the government can do that. I said, but there's donation dollars, and I'll put the donation dollars into donation tins as they were made for. And she's looking at her and said, the donation dollars, you know, 2020, 2021, they got the green in there, they got donation written on it for donating. She didn't even know about them. I'd say she's probably 19. She didn't even know about them. She does now because I told her. She does. But there's tons of people don't even know about these coins. They haven't even seen them. They didn't meet enough of them. So there's still plenty of people out there to learn what, you know, to donate. If you find them, to donate them. I donate them back to the bank. I just put them back through. I haven't sold any. I don't sell them. Those. They're donation coins, so I don't do that with them. That's what they told us all, us sellers that sell coins. They asked us all, the mint, to please not put them on sites and sell them as a collectible. They didn't want them to start being hoarded in everybody's household as a collectible because they bought it. You get me? They want them out there. They want eventually be 25 million of them. They want them all out there for everybody to have and donate. They didn't want people to collect them and hoard tons of them in their collections. And they asked us all that, if anybody read the news report on it when they came out, but they did ask us sellers and us sellers not to sell them and collectors to please not collect them, or not collect in hoards, you know, like, you know, collect 1, 2, whatever. But anyway, they put it out, the plea out there not to hoard them, not to hold them, but to just keep letting them circulate. So I don't have any. I'll see you later, Sim. I don't have any, but yes, I do. I've got 2, I think. Yeah, I've got 2. All the rest I'll just put back to the bank. An S. So I've got 2 S's, yes, A this morning, another S, and then a couple of U's. So yeah, 1.5 million on these, AUS, Australia Discovery Coin Hunt, dollar Discovery Coin Hunt. That was to get all the children, the parents involved with the children to collect coins. That was the Mint's drive that year when they put them out. 2019, same as the post office, putting out the A to Z. You get it, A to Z for the kids. The 2019 was the year of the child for starting to collect coins. They were doing what I've tried to be telling everyone all the time: get your children, you know, as soon as they're old enough to count and hold and not eat these things, get them looking at coins, checking coins, and watch them whiz through their maths and everything else. And if you're doing errors and all that, it's detective work, concentration, you know, really good. Really, really, really good brain food. And that's what they were doing, 2019. That was the that was the whole idea, was to push and get the young Australians collecting coins. And anybody else, of course, but you're always aiming the earlier the better to start collecting, because it'll educate you. Yeah, it's education, free education on your mouse, and you can make some money while you're doing it, if you're lucky. There's a shiny coin under here. I don't know what it is. Next one, I think, 2021. P for Pavlova. I love Pav with cream and banana. I love banana on the Pavlova. I love banana cream pie that they used to sell in Woolworths, I think it was, imported from America. They were 10, 12 bucks each. They were the absolute best. They were like so thick, really thick, you know, about 60, 70, or 80 mil thick, and all banana custard and cream in there. And I love Gilligan's Island, and if anyone knows that, with Mary Ann with her coconut cream pie, yep, they had the banana cream pie straight from America. They stopped about 4 years ago importing it. I don't know what happened, but they stopped. But they were imported. They were beautiful. They were excellent. They only ever had like 3 at a time sitting there, and they had another one that was imported with them as well. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a caramel pie. But when they stopped the banana one, they still had the other one. So I started thinking whether or not there were some problems with bananas, with being exported and stuff, that going off, that they can go off quicker than they thought. Something like that, storage coming across. I'm sure there was a problem with the ingredient of banana being in it. Pretty sure. Anyway, I'm spewing because I love the banana cream pie. Yeah, but imported straight from US. Not the large head. Not all joined. Oh, I suppose RB joined. Pretty sure it is on that one. Well, that's a $2. Not much chop going on. Not much there at all. Oh, so sorry, I haven't come over and talked to anyone. You offered a red poppy for 2 coros. He didn't take it. Oh, he should be. Yeah. He didn't take. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's hard to pry a poppy from it, but that's a. Sorry. Yeah, that's hard to get a poppy, and you're gonna a red poppy. Yeah. I haven't got any coronations, mate, because I'd go too for a red poppy. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, you should be able to find me on my eBay. Easy. Let me just. Yeah, everything works in there. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you know why? Because I changed my eBay. Oh no! Of course those barcodes won't work. I changed my eBay. It was Howard's shop of coins and more, and I changed it to Howard's coin finds to match my YouTube. Oh, that's why, Julie. So yeah, those barcodes I sent out to everybody. Oh no, they're no good. Yeah, because that's for a different. Yeah, because I changed my site. I changed the eBay name, so that means that that link's no good. there it is, right there. That's my eBay. And that means I've got to go into my About Me, if that's where it's from. Oh no, they're in all my listings. Oh damn. Oh no. And I can't redirect it. I've got 500 plus videos there. There's no way I'm going back in them to change that. Oh no. Yeah, it's why. That's what happens when you change profiles and stuff. Everything attached with it, you got to... So the link, I thought I changed the link. I thought I changed the link in my About Me. But that's... Oh, I'll have to check. Anyway, thanks, Julie. But yeah, I forgot. The barcodes are useless because that's a different IP address now. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. So anybody watching, listening, anyone's got my barcode for my eBay, the YouTube one's all right, but the eBay one, it won't work, no, because my eBay isn't the same as my YouTube, Howard's Coin Finds, which I thought was a top idea. And when I went on eBay and did that, no one had taken that profile, so I got it. So now, if I get Googled, I've got both coming up. Before it was one or the other. Now I've got both coming up, eBay and YouTube. So it was a good move. Yeah, I was just sitting there and I was looking and I'm like, oh, I should do my eBay the same as my YouTube. So everything can be just one heading, no matter if I'm doing anything for eBay or YouTube, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I changed it. And of course, I went and printed out some more of those QR codes that I made, and yeah, they're no good. All right. So anyway, so it's there, Julie. That's it. I've got stuff finishing today, too. But like I said, I haven't got much of coins on there. All my errors and stuff. I'm trying to get rid of all my silver and my carded stuff first. And then all the errors and all that can come about later because they take ages to do. So I'm just doing the lazo, really. But anyhow. But yeah, damn. I thought I did change the one in YouTube, the link. It's just the QR codes are no good. But the YouTube one's easy fixed anyway. Just go in 2 seconds to do that. But yeah, but I can't do anything about the eBay. In every description of every video at the bottom, I've got my eBay, and well, that link don't work no more. And I'm not going in and changing them all. I'll change it from now on. And anyway, hopefully, if anyone does try, they send a message and I can tell them. Yeah, damn. I'm gonna have to think about that and change some other stuff too in my About Me so it catches people's attention. T for Thong 2019, beautiful. I want an O for Outback still. So that was the first year. Gash, Australia Post Office. That was that and these two came out the same year. See, the Mint put that out. And then just after that, the post office put theirs out. And that's the Great Australia Coin Hunt. And this is the Great Australia Discovery Coin Hunt. Or the Australian Discovery Coin Hunt. Anyway, they're both hunts. They're hunting. On the hunt. They don't use noodle. See, they don't use the word noodle. None of the professional places do, in actual fact. 2015, and another one. That's 3 in the last 3 noodles. That's all right. 1.4 million. Beautiful. 5 of them. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That I've been getting. That's the lowest mint. So I said the other day I get them quite often. It's the 17s. I don't find many of. And then I went and got 2 17s straight away. Like I'm talking like in the same roll, like 10 seconds after I was just telling everybody, and I got 2. So that's how it is looking at coins. Every one is another chance. Oh, look at that for a 2015. Huh? Look at the condition that's in. Wow, that's one of the best 2015s I've seen. I haven't had an uncirculated of these at all. That is in spiffy condition. Absolutely beautiful. There's a knock there, but that could be on an uncirculated. Still get your ding marks from these, cause the cog marks hitting them. They're post-mint errors. Damage, not error, damage, post-mint damage. Damaged coins. That's excellent condition. Excellent condition. Very nice. Alright, we got one roll to go. One roll. And I've had my pie already. I had a pie for lunch before I jumped on here. What are you talking about? Why is he my cardiologist? He's shuddering in his boots thinking about your likes. You're talking the likes down here? The 8 likes? What's it? I don't know. Now, I don't care about the likes, just watch the videos. Yeah, Julie, yeah, I mentioned that this morning, and I just found 2 of them before, just now, and the 79. I found one now and the 79, and I found one this morning too. Yeah, I told everyone this morning when I found it that you got a coin yesterday of your son, and a nice 1980. And I couldn't believe it was your first one, because I said if you had told me, I would have sent one with your dinosaur $1 that I posted off yesterday. And I put a couple of little extras in there. Not coins, just something else, you'll see. But, yeah. I thought you would have noodled the double bar by now. Yeah, all the little rats are back to school, eh? But, oh, Pav and... Oh, right, yeah, the pavlova and banana pies, the cardiologist, yeah, mate. Yeah, well, that's all right. You know, fast way is would be the best way. Cardiac arrest. But yeah, I just eat whatever I want. Well, I like anyway. If you watch how I get paid, you know how much I get for this video? How much I'll actually get? Who can guess? Let me, I haven't, where's my... Oh yeah, I got my calculator here. Let me just guess. Not guess, let me tell you. Oh, what the hell is that? Turn it on again, just wait, hold on. Gotta clear it. I'll just do on that one. 4 cents. I'll get 4 cents each day if you watch this video. There you go. And that's not each person. 4 cents. That's it. Yep. So when you get past your 1,000 and you start jumping on to get your monetarised done, and they eventually pass you after scrutinising everything, that's low mint, 2.1 mil or something. You can start putting your monetarisation onto your videos, and yeah, your video, you're looking, about 4 cents to 6 cents a day for the views that I've been getting there. And then last year the views were up because I went off for 2 months and everything dropped off. So I've basically gone down to half. So yeah, you're talking for the whole day, each video you've got on, 4 cents on average for each video that you got on. About that. So yeah, you ain't going to get rich. You got to get these on, and you got to get people to watch them, not thumbs up. That's my whole point to everybody. Don't worry about the thumbs up. Thumbs up, yeah, great, thanks. But watch my videos. That's what gets money paid. And I need lots and lots of views. So 3,000 views on a video. I had it all written down here. Is $10. $10. So for every 3,000 views, it's worth $10. All right. I think it's $10. I think it might be less than that in actual fact. I had a thing here that went right through to $1 million. What you get for 1 million views. So 1 million hits gets you 3,000. You can work it out from that all the way down to 1 to or 10 views or 100 views. Say on average, if it was 100 views, you can work out from that million at 3,000. 100 views is going to be 30 cents. So 1,000 views is $3. So 3,000 is $9. That's that, and then YouTube take their cut out of that too. Then they got their cut to come out of that. So out of that 10, you'll end up with about $6.50, I suppose. That's nice to go with the 15. You know, sort of nice-ish. But they a bit rubbishy. So that's why you start up memberships, to try and get paid through memberships, because it's not getting it off YouTube. YouTube, that was the last one. YouTube only, sorry, only if you're a big influencer, excuse me, and getting 1 million hits every time, like Mr. Beast. He puts a video on within 5 minutes. It's on 10 million, and 100,000 comments and 200,000 thumbs up within 5 minutes. I swear to God, you got to go on his stuff. It's and yeah, that's what you need. So for every million, he will get, minimum is 3,000, but it varies between 3,000 and 8,000 per million hits. And in between here is got to do with me and the Kardashians. You get me? They'll get 8, I'll get 3, because their ads that go into theirs pay more. They get more. All right, so that's the type of ads that you get. The hits on the ads within there, if they watch the whole ads, they're only part of the ads, and how many ads are in there. And yeah, they get tons, and I wouldn't get nowhere near the same as them. If I had 1 million hits and they did, I'd get $3,000. They probably get 6, 7, 8 or 9 grand for it. So I don't get, this is not paying for anything at all. Me, I've got down the bottom of all the description for donations. There's the super thankses, which Fish did one the other night, last week, $10 American to me, which I've only had a couple of them. But look, that's the only way these, me and anybody else is going to really survive. Well, I survive because I'm selling coins on eBay, and that is what's financing me. But if I didn't sell coins on eBay, you guys would not be getting all this from me, because I would not be doing it. There's absolutely nothing in this for me at all. Absolutely nothing other than I check these to find coins for me to be able to sell, to make a living, and to keep YouTube going, and I show you guys while I'm going through them. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be showing it. You'd have my 7 videos from 8 years ago, and you'd have to just stay on those ones for looking for whatever I had back then as errors. So you don't get paid, you don't make nothing. You get thanks from people, but you don't get thanks from a lot of people for the amount of subscribers that I have and a lot of others have. I've got 95% of them are whisper quiet, and I don't know who they are. They don't leave messages, and they're not doing much there for support. That's all I can say. They're there, but they probably came on once, subscribed, and took off. And that's why my views are down low. So you can see my views are low, but I've got a high amount of subscribers. That's because they're ghost subscribers. They haven't come back. They don't come back. That's how it is. I've got 1,730 subscribers, and out of that 1,700, I can only see, I think, 280 of them. That's all. That's it. That's the only. I can only see 280 profiles, because everybody else is private and hidden, and I don't know who they are at all. So anyway, you don't get paid. Everybody really needs support. I go through these. I haven't even sold these. I said I should be, but I'm trying to sell my silvers and everything on eBay. And then I'll have to get down to the nitty-gritties of these ones. No, I haven't heard from him, but he was on Tassie on Sunday, because I went on to Tassie. He was live, and I went on there, and Jason was there. I didn't say nothing to him, but I checked the emails, and I sent 2 to him, and it went to him, and he never responded whatsoever. And then I go on there, and there he is with Taz on Taz's, and I say, "There you go, Jason." There's Jason, and I'm, well, you're at home, obviously, because he said he was nothing like sitting back watching the TV, having a beer, and being able to watch YouTube as well. So he was home on Sunday while we were having the game. Anyway, he missed out on the goodies that were there. I mean, he won the first lot, but did a dash, run and dash. So that's not good support, I've got to say. But anyhow, I don't have any rules in place for people coming to play and then winning and taking off again. Yeah, but not good sportsmanship. If I'm giving stuff away and I'm not working and I've got to sell stuff to buy that stuff, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's not the point. If the footy was on, I sent 2 emails. An answer is what I was looking for. It wouldn't matter what was going on. Just a quick, "Oh, sorry, can't make it." Then I could have told Snapper earlier to fill the spot too. But anyhow, don't worry. We played. Christine won. Everybody else got a set of dinosaur $1 coins. Those ones on Noodles, and all nice ones too. Yeah, so it was a good day anyway, and the games are running good. I've gone down to Officeworks today to get, I've got nice bigger sheets of paper, and I'm going to do the miners' rights one on the bigger one, because I've got the other 2 games on the big metre by metre, and my miners' rights is on, I don't know, 30 centimetre by 40, so it's only small because the original got soaked. So I got that from Officeworks, that's why I was there today. Got the paper, got the cardboard there, and I'll draw it on there, and I'll make a nice big one for my miners' rights game. So yeah, so anyway, they're all good, they all run well, they're all playing well, or no problems. No problems at all. Priorities. It's not priorities, Jobby. So what, if I sent you messages and you was having a shit or something else, you wouldn't message me back for courtesy to tell me that you can't make it to a game or something. No? Everybody can text, mate. Can get on an email, 2 secs, it's on their phone. So, you know, you can't, yeah. And there was no one dying in the house, he was sitting at home. So, anyway, I don't care. Whoever comes on and plays. They take off, don't come back. You know, well, that's up to them. But, you know, what goes around comes around. People need help someday, or I've got some stuff, well, they just won't be getting it, will they? Because if I'm doing that to get support, then I do hope to get a bit of support, you know. But either way, I'll still keep doing it. It doesn't matter. Until I can't afford it, I'll keep doing it. But anyway, I'm out of here. Hour 20, that was all right. Got them done. So that was, what I get, 3, 6, 8 out of that. And what did I have? I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. $140 worth, wasn't it? Yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 10%, 14, 6%, 7, 5%. So still, that's over the 5%, you know, out of 140 coins, 140 bucks. So yeah, 10%, 7. Oh no, I got, sorry, I got more than that. What am I talking about? Well, say, yeah, 10%. Anyway, so that's pretty good. No, idiot, 5%, just over. So 3 to 5 is the average, and anything between there is pretty good. Anything over, excellent. Anything under, you know, not too good. Unless you've got just 1 or 2 coins that are mule or something, then they come into a different category. But yeah, 5% is 7, so that's just over 5. So, you know, that's right on the borderline of being really good. For what is expected every time that you noodle. And the figures just keep coming out every time. You've seen this morning, seen again here, the 50-cent pieces that I did, there were 7 of them. And yeah, those figures are about right. 3 to 5% is what you'd expect to find. And that's low mint, error, not intended for circulation, varieties, and well, there could be curios thrown in there, but that's basically, you know, low mint, those ones. Anyway, I'm off ski. I'm going to go and have a, I don't know, I'm going to go and do something. Oh, are you asking something, Rose? Did you did you ask? I don't know if you said. Oh, do I get paid if you watch it? I get paid every single time a video is watched. So yeah, of course, yeah. That's why I want people to come back and use mine for references. I keep telling everyone, use them for references. Mark down the video, what was in there, and come back for references. That's the whole idea. That's why I'm doing all these videos. This is not just a noodling. I'm doing it all for people for references to be able to come back and look if I find something. And I show stuff throughout all the videos. But yeah, definitely watch it 1,000 times, please, everybody. Yeah. It doesn't differentiate between who's watching them. It's just, it's a watch. It's a view. And I don't get, and it's not, there's totally different analytics. See, watching it isn't the thing. Watching it, I don't get anything. What I get paid for is watching the ads that are within the video. I should have made that clear. So if I didn't have any ads in at all, there's no payment coming to you. You don't get anything. You only get paid for ads. So I only get paid for the ads that are in the videos, but to get paid for it, you have to watch the ad. So there's I've put skippable ads in there. If you skip them, I don't get anything. None. The ads have to be watched for me to get a payment. That's why it's like 4 cents a day for this video being watched, 100 times, because no one watches the ads. So it's real shifty. I don't get anything for you viewing my video. Nothing. I get paid if you watch an ad. and watch the whole ad. I don't get paid at all. So if the ads get skipped and not watched or clicked off screen, whatever, I don't get paid. So the real support out there for subscribers supporting their channels, all the creators should be telling their subscribers the truth if they know, is please watch my videos, but watch all of my ads. Don't skip them. Watch every one of them. Don't skip them. And I'll get paid the max. But if you skip the videos, just part watch. If you skip the ads, just part watch the ads. You don't get no payment. It's like on TV. You know, they pay for the ad to go on for that 30 seconds and it stays on for the whole 30. Well, on the other way, for me to get paid, you got to watch whatever ad they put on. You got to watch it right through, and I'll get paid for that then. I might get a couple of cents. But that's how you get paid on YouTube. It's besides, you know, selling stuff or people donating to you through the super chats or through a cup of coffee or through my PayPal and whatever. That's the only way you get paid on YouTube is the ads have to be watched. It's got to be a click rate through there. And there is a click rate analytics too for being paid, but it's like totally, it's the ads. You know, you got to watch the ads. And Mr. Beast is in a different category altogether because once you start getting millions and stuff, they got all rules for them up the top there, and totally different to us in payments and how things work. It's different. When you get up there, that's when you get to be like that. But yeah, so anyway, got to watch the ads. It's watch my videos. I say watch all my videos, but truth is I can't say and watch all the ads. But that's really what the underlying factor is for all creators that have got monetization on. They want you. They need you to watch the ads. They want you to watch the ads. And I'm telling you, that's how it is. You got to watch the ads. I'll get paid. You don't watch them, I don't get. If I was getting 5 cents for that video and watching the ads, if you wasn't watching the ads, I might get a half a cent or something for the click rate. I think there's another click rate thing they got in there. You don't get much on that one. It's it's the ads. But Mr. Beast, with how he gets his, he's getting click rate. He's getting mega for that, for the views. You know, it's totally different. Ads, click rates. They've got their way of setting up and then taking their fee out of you as well once that's done. But yeah, it's all a mix of everything. But the click rate over the ads, it's the ads, mate. The people really got to watch for it. But anyhow, I'm going and do whatever you like to do. I'll keep doing this as long as I can afford it and keep doing it. I'll keep showing them. As long as I keep noodling coins, I'll keep doing it anyway because I've got to do them for myself, so I may as well show everybody and everyone can jot it down and learn something maybe. Yeah, I'm going. Have a good day, and I've got to take these back to the bank now, and guess what, I just might grab some more for tonight, and why not? Okay, too easy to do anyway. Lives are easy, doing the noodling easy. I do it all the time. It's just if people come in and watch or they don't watch, but it doesn't matter. This morning nobody was on at all for the first, I don't know, hour. And I keep talking anyway and doing it as if people were there because I do, because even if no one's here, this is going to go as a watchable video after, so I'm still talking as if people were here, so, you know, yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Cuds, C-U-D. The cubs that you find, are they worth more? I don't know where you are. That one, where'd that one come from? Oh, right. Yeah, well, yes, they should be. Yes, they should be. And if you're lucky, you might be able to sell them. But they're very hard to sell. They have to be like a specific something that no one's seen, that's, you know, not a common cud to see on a coin. You really just don't know until you put them on and try and sell them what people are willing to pay for them, you know. But they're pretty prolific on pretty much all coins. And you know, somebody that's right into them might be just checking these coins and finding their own because they find they don't need to buy them. They've got tons coming in. I've got heaps of coins coming in all the time with cuts on them. Pretty prolific. So depending on the year, the mintage figure, the condition of the coin, where it is, how big it is, how small it is, whole heap of factors in there. And then somebody wanting to buy it and you know, working out, you know, figuring out a respectable price for it. That's probably hard too. So yeah, really hard. Yeah, I just look at coins. I just come up with a number when I'm looking at them and what I think. I can do it pretty quick because I've been doing it so long. But if you haven't, yeah, you know, you could think you're on a gold mine of stuff, but yeah, reality is they're never going to sell. And like I said, don't take them to a coin shop. You can take them down. They won't want them. They won't have a bar of them. They're the same as me because it's just more work for me to go and look because I can't trust anybody giving me anything. I've got to check it because they might be wrong. And that's too much work. So yeah, I don't buy error coins. I never have. I've only ever found them and sold them. Oh no, I have. That's not not true. I have bought error coins, but the people that I bought them off didn't know. All right. So I saw in the pictures. I'll do that at eBay. I'll go through, and I'm actually looking at the pictures for errors that they don't know about, and I'll buy them. I've done that, and then resell them. Done that. No problems. But other than that, I don't buy error coins. I only buy what I know is a good buy and somebody doesn't know. And yeah, that's the only ones I've ever bought. Otherwise than that, I don't buy them. I sell them. But they're very hard. Very hard. It's a dedicated lot that collect them. And I don't know. I don't know. They're hard to sell. Some sell really quick because I've got people that buy the same type all the time and they want that, and then other ones that are really good, they won't touch them because it's not part of their collection what they're trying to collect, whatever it is they're collecting. Very hard stuff. Yeah, it's really hard. It's a hard lesson to learn when you start selling them. Yeah, you really learn quickly. You get disappointed very quickly. That's the word for it. You get disappointed very quickly. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. You need to really be into wanting to sell them. Really know your stuff. Good at typing and really good at photographs. And patient with having to write them up. So they're a real bugger. Anyway, I'm going. That's it. Definitely this time on Tada Goodbyes. All right. Oh, look, that's. Oh yeah, I'll put that in again. Put my eBay there. Why not? Bye for now. That's it. All right, I'm out of here, and I might be back later with. I might be back later on if I got enough cash in the bank. I've got to see because I put it in the bank, but it's gone into the one inside the bank, not the outside, which means I've got to wait till after 5 o'clock, which I can do. But I want to get all this back to the bank. Yeah, I might have to do a couple of runs. I'll see what happens anyway. If I've got nothing going, nothing doing, I'll get some more coins and keep looking for the money coins that keep me going. Yeah, that's what I want it for. That's what I'm doing for, is to support me because I'm not working. That supports me if I sell them on there, but at the moment I ain't selling nothing. It's all the silvers. These will come later. Okay, anyway, I'm out. Have a good afternoon, and I'll catch everyone later. All right, thanks for stopping in, and you know, hit the thumbs up, but it's all about watching, clicking, and well, you know, I told you about the ads. But otherwise, I'll catch you all later. Ta-da, bye-bye, see you later.